What is going on, people? Welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well today. Before I get into this video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, you leave a like on this video. Let's smash 5 likes on this video and I will bring you another video this evening. And also, guys, don't forget to turn the notification bell icon on to be notified when I upload and when I go live. I will be live tomorrow at 7:15 PM for Lincoln versus Chelsea watch along live on in the Carabao Cup. So make sure you are here for that at 7:15 PM tomorrow night on here or on TikTok. Also, guys, go and follow the socials in the description down below. X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, they are all there for you guys, so please make sure you get involved over there. It really does help. And guys, go and follow the Discord as well, or join the Discord rather, and come and get involved in conversations with me. It is really much appreciated if you do so. Now, let's get into this video. We have a game tomorrow against Lincoln City, 7:45 PM kickoff at the LNER Stadium in the Carabao Cup third round. Now, this game is huge and people think it's not. It is. This defines now what we're going to do this season, because I don't think we're ready for the Premier League challenge. I don't think we're ready for the Champions League challenge. So it's either this or the FA Cup that we've got to go for this season. Top 4 is a must. To do as well as we can in the Champions League is a must. But we have to prioritise these competitions now as well, because these are the competitions that we can win. So we have to prioritise that. And so tomorrow is a big game. It is a big game in the eyes of some Chelsea fans. And I think rightly so. As I've said, we've got to fight for these tournaments now. Tomorrow is about giving players opportunities as well. We haven't seen that much rotation in terms of different players in the squad, in the starting lineup, doing what they can and showing what they can to get involved in the squad as much as possible in the matchday squad for each and every time. So I think there's lots of cases for different players to start tomorrow. I've built a lineup, you'll see it shortly, but I just think this is an opportunity to give players who haven't really played a chance to shine. To give them an opportunity to say, I want to be in the first team squad week in, week out. And there's some players who I've put in this lineup that deserve to be in the lineup week in, week out based on their performances. So it's just a case of, do they perform to their best of abilities tomorrow to show us that? Well, hopefully they do. And hopefully, we're going to see a good game tomorrow. Lincoln City won't come and just sit down and roll over and die. They won't do that. Chelsea will have to go out there and put on a show, put on a display, and make sure that they can get a result tomorrow. Because let's face it, these teams can cause an upset. We're away from home. The crowd's going to be against us. The odds are for us in terms of us not being the underdog. But we're going away to a hostile atmosphere where we're going to be expected to battle it out for a win. Lincoln City are going to be aggressive. They're going to want to try and get the ball up the pitch. They're going to want to fight for every second ball, third ball. They're going to want it. So we're going to have to be there and be able to overcome those situations and get a result. Maresca has talked about team news. Benoit Badiashile is not ready. Romeo Lavia is not ready. That is a conundrum. What do we do about that? Well, there's options. There are options, but it's just about, are we going to use the right ones? After the last few results, it's not ideal. Things are not ideal at the moment, and that can come down to Robert Sanchez being an absolute terrible goalkeeper who makes mistakes recklessly and thinks just in the moment and not of the whole match. Maresca's substitutions have been a bit nutty the last few games. And the performances just haven't been there. And so we have to take those into account and look at it for tomorrow's game. So what do we do? How do we play tomorrow? We have to play with fluidity. We have to be fast on the ball. We have to be intelligent. We have to keep the ball and make sure that we can get the goals and finish our dinner. Because if we don't, we could be in some trouble. So, in terms of that, what do I mean by finishing our dinner? Finishing our chances. Because we haven't taken all our chances this season. Cole Palmer has still been the saviour of the squad, and we need players to stand out and have character. And there's not been enough of that. We've brought players in this season who have character, who have knowledge of how to play good football. And if they can show that character and show the knowledge and show the quality, then we won't have to rely on Cole Palmer so much. So, what do we do tomorrow? How do we line up? Well, I've built a lineup that I think is capable of beating Lincoln City tomorrow quite comfortably. So let's get into it now, and I'll give you my thoughts. Okay, so here is the 11. It looks a bit gung-ho, but I'm going to explain it to you, so bear with me. Starting in goal, Philippe Jorgensen, no questions about it. He is the first choice goalkeeper, in my opinion now. Sanchez has lost all rights to that first choice keeper position. And with the red card, he's going to be out, so Jorgensen's going to play on Saturday anyway against Brighton. So, Jorgensen in goal, better ball-playing goalkeeper. Made some decent saves on Saturday against Manchester United when he came on. So he starts. Back four, Josh Chiampong, Wesley Fofana, Joral Hato, Marco Correa. Look, this looks a bit like, why are you playing Wesley Fofana and Joral Hato at the same time? But hear me out. I'm saying Cucurella will either invert or bomb forward. Joral Hato will shift over as a left centre-back. Wesley Fofana as a centre-back and Josh Chiampong as that right centre-back. I think Wesley Fofana can do that centre-back role if you give him an opportunity. So I want to give him that opportunity and see how he runs with it. So he becomes the centre-back and they tuck into a back three. Josh Chiampong tucks in as a right centre-back, giving Reece James a rest. Moving into the midfield, it's a midfield 3, not a midfield 2. Moises Caicedo as the number 6, the single number 6. I think he's capable of doing it tomorrow against Lincoln. We haven't got any other options. We've not got Dario Isugo. Romeo Lavia is not available, so Moises Caicedo is the option. He can play that single 6 role, I think, and I think he'll do a good job tomorrow of it. Moving into the 2 number 8 ahead of him, on the left-hand side of the number 8 position, Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez has to play tomorrow and he's good in that number 8 position and I think he thrives there. Andre Santos we have not seen enough of. We saw some of him on Saturday and he looked very good in what he did, even though it was a tough situation to come on into. So Andre Santos gets the nod again from me in the midfield to play as a number 8. He's very creative, very adaptable. He's clever on the ball. He can make things happen. Alongside Enzo Fernandez, who can also make things happen. And they can both be defensively sound as well. So that is my midfield 3. Now moving on into the wingers. On the left-hand side, Alejandro Garnacho should have played on Saturday, didn't get the opportunity due to red cards, substitutions, blah, blah, blah. So he plays on that left-hand side without doubt. On the right-hand side, Willian Estevao, without question, deserves more game time. He couldn't get it because of Sanchez's petulance on Saturday. So he gets the game time today on that right-hand side. And we'll see how he runs. As I said, Alejandro Garnacho deserves a start. Let's see how he gets on. And up top, Mark Guiu. João Pedro needs a rest. We haven't got the lap. We brought Mark Guiu in for a reason, back from loan from Sunderland. So let's give him the opportunity to do something. Let's see what he can do in this team. I'd love to see how he gets on. But guys, this is my lineup. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about it. Would you make any changes? Let's go and give you my prediction and my final thoughts. Okay, so in terms of a prediction, I am going to be brave and bold with this one. With the lineup I have put out, I'm going to predict something interesting. I'm going to say Chelsea 3, Lincoln City 1. I'm going to say Andre Santos to score. I'm going to say Garnacho to get his first Chelsea goal. And I'm going to say Mark Guiu to score as well. But guys, let me know your predictions in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also guys, let me know your thoughts on my lineup. Would you make any changes? I'd love to hear it in the comments. let me know. Also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go make sure you turn those notification bell icon on to be notified when I upload and when I go live. Also, guys, make sure you drop a like on this video. Make sure you get 5 likes on this video, and another video will be released this evening. Also, guys, go and follow the socials: X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. They are all down there in the description. Go and join the Discord as well. That is down in the description. But guys, hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you either later tonight or tomorrow for the watch along. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye, guys.